Action.
Hello. Tired today. But nevertheless, hairstay still goes. Hairstay?
She's tired.
Hairstay still goes on. And we are at episode 18.
18! I say that every episode.
3, 2, 5. First things first. In the court order of hairstay, Beyonce.
Behind.
At Beachella. I mean, I loved her performances, I must say.
Her performance was lit.
It was
lit.
It was like she went from Egypt to African America and like the HBCU and all of that. Like, that was lit. Like, I appreciated that.
Like, she actually came through. Then obviously Kelly and Michelle made an appearance. I mean, Michelle kept up. Like,
Wow,
come on, we
rude.
have to discuss this.
You're rude.
You can't discuss Destiny's Child without discussing Michelle.
You're rude. How you gonna?
Poor
How
Michelle.
you gonna? No, that's rude. That's
She kept
rude.
up, apart from that little clip that was going around, apart from the ba-bum, ba-bum, and there was just her back going. But no, back to B. Yeah, no, the performance was lit. I admire like just her overall performance and what actually goes into it.
Yeah.
Not saying that all of that was her
No.
in terms of idea and creativity. But I just really just like, this is a performer. Like,
yeah.
come on, she's really doing bits.
She is. And the concept and like just the pride it instilled in black people, but especially African Americans, was great.
Yeah.
So
and she's the one, like, even if you don't like her or like her music, whatever,
you can't
like
deny.
in terms of the performance, you can't turn that.
You can't deny. Yeah, man. I was like, yo, it's slow. That was it. I enjoyed it, and yeah, man, it made me want to go to Coachella, even though I've never really wanted to go. However, can we just talk about? Okay, you probably don't know, but there was like little white boy yodeling in the supermarket in America, just like yodeling.
Oh, and he was like featured. He was
there. I'm like, how you gonna disrespect Beyonce by featuring some little kid that was in the supermarket yodeling on camera?
I mean, I can yodel.
Anyone can yodel.
I got a supermarket. Shit, make this go viral.
But yeah, no, she was lit, and I appreciated her performance.
Yeah.
And it
Definitely
worth all the praise that she got.
Definitely. And she in good shape.
Oh,
Like,
I mean, when you have money, you can.
but
like
I mean, still, you're like going ham in the performances. So I mean, her actual like, I'm not talking about her body.
You talking about
I just mean, yeah. Come on, man. Whew.
Yeah, man. She was good. She was good. All right, B. Enough for you.
Okay.
You always get enough. Done.
But where the twins? Have you seen twins? I ain't seen twins.
Yeah,
where the twins?
A couple of pictures of them like carrying outside.
I legit forgot, because then people were like, "Oh yeah, she was meant to be here last year, but because of the twins," I was like, "Twins? Oh yeah, she got twins." Like, I genuinely
She's
was
a
like,
mother of 3.
Yeah, I forget. Like,
she's a mother of 3.
So crazy. But speaking of like pregnant people, artists, Cardi B.
Oh yeah, Cardi B. I don't pay attention to her, to be honest.
I like Cardi. So you haven't heard her album then?
No. I heard drip drip. That's all I heard.
Came through dripping, drip drip. Came through dripping, drip drip.
I mean, that's the kind of song that you're hard on once you're driving. It's like drip drip. But no, I haven't.
These times that's the only bit I know. But anyway, but I like her. I do like her. I'm happy for her.
No, good for her.
I feel like all this stick that she's getting about being or whatever, how
being what?
Being pregnant.
And what?
Yeah, all this.
So she can't be pregnant.
Listen, female rappers as an artist being pregnant. It's just
Really?
like a thing.
So she doesn't have a vagina. She can't get pregnant. Like, what is she? Just because she's a rapper, she can't have sex?
Well, you know. But did you see her outfit at the Met Gala?
Yes, that was nice. Yo, speaking of the Met Gala, the outfit. Okay, black people came through at the Met Gala. There was
wait, can you explain the Met Gala to me or no?
It's the Metropolitan something art something gala.
Like, why is it such a? They pay to go there as well, don't they? Like, they get invited. You have to be invited, but you also pay.
I think it's a charity.
A charity.
Yeah, raising
okay. I'm making sure I just on the.
But it's like an artist Metropolitan Art, something.
Yeah,
I can't
Google.
remember.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So, but
Clearly
go on.
research.
But in terms of the theme, like, what's that?
Catholicism.
Okay.
And they passed it by the Vatican before this happened.
Okay. Oh.
So
okay.
Exactly.
So why is everyone chatting rubbish?
I don't know. So like Rihanna's outfit, fire. Cardi B's outfit, fire. Janelle Monáe's outfit, I mean like fire from the shoulders up, because the rest is just like typical.
Solange's outfit.
Solange's outfit, fire and creativity.
Yes.
What's his name? Chadwick Boseman outfit, fire.
I'm not sure if I saw his.
He is in like a suit.
The gold. Was it gold?
White, no, it's like white cream.
Oh, no,
and had like embroidery.
Like
and
red.
And yeah, it had gold on it as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe I just see it.
But it was like a cape as well. I was like, you came through for the men's. You came through for the men's. There were some other people whose names I don't know. But they had good
Someone
outfits.
was like, oh my god, Kim Kardashian's outfit. I was like,
What was Kim Kardashian's outfit?
just in some gold tie top thing.
As usual.
Yeah. Thank you.
She clearly went to her own shop and picked out a dress. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just wear this.
Why is she even invited? I don't even know.
But that's the same with Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner just swinging around like, wee! And I was like, but what did you do?
I mean, Rihanna won for me.
Yeah, Rihanna slayed it.
Rihanna was like...
There were some...
I feel like every year, though, she's one of them people that sticks to the...
Zendaya?
This year. I'm talking about, like, sticking to the theme, like... As in, like, I feel like Rihanna, I'm just saying every year, like, I feel like she's
Zendaya does
on
as
it.
well, I feel like. I feel like when Rihanna's queen, Zendaya's a princess.
Oh,
because they always, like, I swear to God. But it always... but they're always, like, on themes. Zendaya's Night Up, was it Night? And it was also paying tribute to, they say Joan of Arc, but I say, like, the sunrise and stuff like that. But it was lit. Also, what's that actress's name? There's some blonde actress, but her outfit was very nice as well. I can't remember her name. Blake Lively, I think it was. She looked very nice.
I would love to like design my own outfit for that.
Speaking of the Met Gala, you have some people on Twitter talking about how Rihanna's dress, and this was published in like a media outlet as well, something about Rihanna's dress was cultural appropriation. First of all,
what, because she had the
Pope thing?
Yeah.
But religion ain't a
culture. I'm about to say, wait, hang on. Pope, religion, culture appropriate.
Asians typically are Catholics, so
not sure
where you're going.
Once again, it's people just trying to find anything
for a reason.
For anything.
And then our girl Kelechi on Twitter pointed out that because people are saying this, one, you're inherently suggesting that Christianity isn't for black people, which makes no sense after you've done induce people and force people to uptake that religion. Second point, also the fact that you can understand what cultural appropriation is, but don't want to actually know.
So y'all want to call it out.
Right.
Convenient for you.
Right, but when it actually happens, just like, chip chip. Come through the cup like chip chip.
No, but that's a good point.
No, it's a real good point. Kelechi comes through.
So you guys, that's a good point.
No, very good point. So yeah, no, Rihanna ain't cultural appropriating because technically Catholics colonized Barbados and has a lot of Catholics. They have a lot of Catholic churches in Barbados. If you've ever been to Barbados, which you probably wouldn't have because you don't know.
Anyway,
but yeah.
Speaking of Rihanna, she has the savage lingerie. Okay, my initial thought is, yeah, bitch. I was like excited.
I mean, I'm excited for her and brands. Yes. That for me, that's what it is.
Different shapes, sizes.
That's what it is.
And then you see the range that's for smaller cup sizes, smaller petite women, and you're like, oh, sexy. And then for plus size, whatever, it's just a bit like basic. Yeah. Like when it's come through, it's called savage. Like come through with this. I was ready. Yeah, the real sexiness, the real like, oh girl, and yeah, it's like proper basic. Like I'd go to Marks and Spencer's and buy that shit.
For me, it just fell flat in general.
So, and I feel like that's just such a typical thing, especially when it comes to plus size. Especially like it's just always so safe. Like bigger women don't want to be sexy.
Like,
that's right. What's that?
That's right.
Why?
That's why I was like, me. Because I was like,
So it's great you have something in my size, but I still want to slay.
Yeah.
Savage.
Alright.
I want to be a savage.
Alright.
And I can't with your underwear, so.
Yeah, so it just fell flat for me. I wasn't really interested.
But
good for her.
But I feel like she'll do one of those things in terms of like
later on.
Yeah, like before you know it, next month, like she comes out with some little panties with a butthole cut out.
This is a children's show. Yeah, like some of the stuff, I ain't gonna lie, like some of the stuff I saw on her shop, I've seen on independent young women making their own lingerie on Twitter.
Yeah. But mainstream, but I do like have hope for it. I do feel like it will get better.
She will.
The same way Fenty did.
She's very, she got her fingers in the market. She's not stupid.
Yeah, the same way Fenty Beauty did. And now there's all these other things, the body lava and the lipsticks, and I feel like it will come, the more will come. But you can't, you know, good for her in terms of having now a lingerie range for all sizes.
Yeah, no, that's great. Bits. The fact that you come out with that straight away is good.
These times, where's your music though? So I'm just.
But to be fair, you know she can't really sing.
I'm just. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I understand. I
let her do her entrepreneurship.
I understand. You can't sing. That's true. Okay. Next, she just has that swagger though.
It's her swagger. She's iconic. She's an icon. And you don't have to sing fantastic music to be an icon. She's an icon. Okay, moving on. Speaking of music, Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, This Is America. Security.
What, can you do a better impersonation? Go on then. That's gonna be a gift. I'm making that into a gift.
So, twofold part about this, because Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, came up with the video This Is America for his new song This Is America. It's very artistic.
Okay, before you start,
okay,
you know what I'm like, guys. I'm a bit out of the loop. I didn't know who he was before. We were meant to.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. No, like, yeah, because he kind of like, he has his own show called Atlanta.
Oh, I don't watch that.
No,
so that's why.
I kind of fell off.
Don't hate on. I don't watch.
And he also has music before.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So maybe this is why. So to me, yeah.
What?
He's been problematic in the past, and severely to the point like where he fetishizes Asian women, where he's like
oh yeah, I saw someone on Twitter but he made some wild comments,
like rape jokes.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
To me,
yeah, because people were like, oh, why is no one here for him now and before the
yeah, and he's like, a lot of black women and black American women have had like issues with him because he has this kind of thing about black women. And it comes across sometimes in his show or in whatever. So recently I watched a scene where it was a black woman talking to a white woman, and she's talking about how the white woman's taken all the black men or has a black man, and the black woman's just staring at her all angry like, oh, don't think you all this blah 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 because you got a black man. And she's like, maybe, and the white girl says, maybe I'm just not as a person. Maybe I'm just a good woman. So it comes from that perspective where you're just painting black women as angry and whatnot. So that scene though, that's the scene. I don't know about the whole show because I haven't watched the whole show, but for me that scene just tells a lot. So, and I feel like because I only know him because of a friend, and from that perspective, he seems like the other black rapper. Like, not like I haven't got my pants sagging. Yeah, I haven't got my pants sagging down. I ain't got grills. I ain't talking all that mess. I'm the kind of safe black rapper. That's how he comes across to me at times. So when he comes out with this, I'm like, cool. I will critique your art like this, right? As in, for now, I'll ignore what you already said, though I don't like it. This piece of art, I do like. However, I don't like the fact that he includes such, like, he kind of replicated black violence without the perpetrator, a white person. Charleston, a white person. Police brutality, a lot of white people.
Yeah, no, I get. Yeah.
So, what are you doing?
Do you need to though? As in, because we all know.
Not everybody knows. So who are you making this for?
Well, that's I guess that's the big question. Only because in terms of like a creative way, like you don't have to have everything so literal.
I agree.
In terms of actually having the white, but like we know.
I agree. But then why did you do the shooting so literally then?
Because that's impact. As in, it's shock. It has the shock value.
Sensational. It's sensational. Yeah,
it has the shock value.
I know,
and that's why everyone's talking about it.
I don't like that Because Charleston literally happened, what, 1-2 years ago?
I'm not gonna lie, I saw it and I didn't like it.
Like,
and not only that, there were some clips I genuinely, and I'm not the kind of person to go around commenting on everyone's thing, but there were some things I saw I really would have preferred a warning. Like,
for real,
like, I was genuinely
for real. Had it come with a warning, I think I'd have been a bit more like, okay, he's warned us about this, that's what's gonna contain. But there was no warning.
Like, some clips that I saw that people just like reposted or whatever, I was genuinely like shocked. Like, I was not expecting it. I was like, whoa. Like,
yeah. But when I watched the video, there was no like warning, this contains violence, blah, blah, blah. It was just like, boom.
Like it's normal.
Maybe that's the point. But to me, that's desensitization.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I'm not sure if I agree with that.
I
get that it's art.
Exactly, that's my point. Like, it's not supposed to be happy and pretty all the time.
I get that it's art, but there was that element of, I don't know, I'm just being real, like it genuinely shocked me.
Yeah.
I'm not desensitized to that stuff, sorry.
Me either.
Like that stuff still disturbs me, it does.
The whole I get this betraying, you know, the Jim Crow caricature and, you know, the kind of cooning and stuff like that. I get that, but for me, it was very, very... It hurt me.
I'm torn. Like, because, yeah,
Maybe that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. And it's meant to start these conversations, I think.
No, definitely.
These kind of projects and these kind of, like, showcases. Because I didn't really want to watch it. I didn't like it, like, for me personally. But then if I put my, like, creative hat on and, like, in terms of concept, in terms of, like, engagement, making impact, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
The way it was handled.
Yeah, like, I think, actually, that's very clever.
Yeah, but is it really pushing the boat, repeating violence that we've seen that we already know happens?
But it's bringing it up for discussion.
Okay, but it actually happens now, today. Those kind of violent impact things that happen.
As in, like, what's the point? What's your point?
Yeah, because it already still happens. It's not like it's...
something in the past.
No,
like, oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, like, this is America, this is what used to happen. Like, it's still happening now. And I find it a bit...
why I feel like it's, like...
insensitive to those who have been affected by these kind of things.
Do you know what? That's true. That's a good point.
It is a bit insensitive.
It's still very raw.
Yeah, Charleston literally was not that long ago with Dinner Roof and that.
So to have it there as like art.
I mean, but then artists are supposed to, like Nina Simone, she was inspired by her current situation. So obviously artists represent the environment.
This is a constant debate between when it comes to art and, do you know what I mean? Him being who he is and what he said in the past. Oh.
Now I'm like, so what are you doing? Are you jumping on the bandwagon? What are you really running away from the sunken place at the end of the video? Like, are you now woke? Like, is this what you're doing now? Are you going to continue with your... Because he didn't actually like acknowledge what he said in the past. Never apologized or anything like that. So for me, it's just like,
or are you just trying to get
the
black votes?
And what do you want?
Knowing that is a hot topic.
Next thing you know. Now, you know me, I'm a gamer kind of thing. He then made a comment about him being a black nerdy man and how black women were not interested in him, so therefore he dated outside the race.
Because of his, like, nerdiness.
Now, I get that. I can get that. Fair enough. But that also begs the question, what type of black women were you going for? Were you going for the popular black women that are not going to be interested in what you're interested in anyway?
Were you surrounding yourself in those kind of like environments where you would kind of come across those?
Is that what you exactly? Were you seeking them out? And if so, there are also black nerdy women who exist. I know many of them.
Yeah.
Were you checking for them?
But I even saw comments like there are so many black women that's like, I'm like a nerd. I like nerdy stuff. Like,
listen, were you checking for me?
Yeah.
Were you checking for me?
It's very like it's
a whole big generalization. That's a fallacy, in my opinion.
But then, can you argue his experience?
No.
If that's his experience.
But then
obviously we're not literally knowing that he's talking about every single black woman. But in his experience, that's what he experienced. Like, because of his otherness, he always got turned away.
But that's my point. Therefore, say the black women I encountered. Don't say black women in general.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, that's true.
Do you see what I mean? So I can't argue with the experience. That's cool. It's the way you framed it. That is problematic. Is it
the way he framed it or is it the way we're taking it?
No, it's the way he framed it.
Okay. Speaking of the way someone says something, the way we take it, I want to discuss Kanye.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice little segue.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to come up with something.
See what I did there?
Kanye and his outburst about 400 years of slavery. That sounds like a choice.
Yeah.
Now, I get what he says in terms of like, there is a lot we could do, but that is a very, very ignorant way of looking at things, given what slavery is and what it did to the mental psyche of black people, and still has an effect. Like,
which he knows, which he's aware of.
But you know what? I feel like a lot of people see slavery as us just being like, oh, woe is me, we couldn't escape. There were bare revolts, like so many revolts in different countries, Jamaica, Cuba, Mexico, Colombia. Like, there were so many revolts that that's why a lot of slave masters had to start thinking about, oh, we were gonna have to start, not slave masters, white people started to try and like be like, oh, let's try and ease slavery, let's try and stop slavery, abolish it. And the abolition of slavery didn't come about just because white people decided, let's just stop enslaving these black people, they've had enough. No, it's because of the revolts. Slave masters were getting killed, businesses were starting to turn over less money because of the revolt. So you can't sit there and be like, oh, sounds like a choice, when people were trying to actually change slavery whilst in it.
But was it so literal in terms of that's actually what he meant, or is it the way it was?
But that's what he said. 400 years.
No, I know what he said.
Oh yeah.
But I'm talking about like, I'm just saying it in terms of like, you know when you say something, but actually what you mean is
You have publicists, no bell.
Okay, well.
Nah, man. You have money.
I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way.
Yeah. You have money, you have publicists, you should know how to better word things, especially speaking to a community that has kind of still ridden for you, even though you kind of turn your back on the community.
I'm not sure about the whole, like, oh, he's mentally, like, just throwing out the mental health card. I'm not sure how I feel about that, especially as, like, for me personally, I don't feel like it goes that far in regards to Kanye.
Really?
Yeah.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, because he was addicted to drugs. I feel like it's addled his brain.
Really? Like, generally?
Yeah. I genuinely feel like he's someone that was really talented and he's lost his way. And I feel like he has mental... Because I was watching an interview with him and Charlemagne.
Okay, I didn't watch that one. Okay. I didn't watch that one.
So
I watched the TMZ one.
Yeah. But this one was a longer one. And just watching the way he interacted with Charlemagne, the way he talks and what he goes to, you could say that, a lot of people say he's a genius and that they don't perceive things the way we do in terms of communication and stuff.
Yeah.
But in like another way, I just feel that he does have something that is not balanced, and that could be due to his opioid addiction, which he said he's finished, which he may not have been finished. He may still be a drug addict. And that just makes me question, Kim, what the hell are you doing, fam?
Well, I mean, there is a lot of evidence that shows that when these black men get with these Kardashians, they just end up going off the rails, going off track a little bit. So I'm wondering what's going on there.
What's really going on? And like, for you, like, I don't know, like, Kanye, I just like, I feel...
And his whole thing with Trump and his post about, my wife called and told me to let you guys know that I don't support everything Trump says or whatever stupidness it was.
Sometimes Kim Kardashian's telling you to do this. Your whole family's a mess.
I'm just like,
sorry.
God damn.
I don't know if I feel sorry for the children.
I really do feel sorry for them children. I really, really
What is going on? Like, what is going on with your family? But yeah, no, the whole slavery is a choice. That's my take on it. Like, one, it's wrong. That's not even true. Historically,
which we all know. That's why there was an absolute outrage.
That's why will.i.am made
that people like Rihanna, like will.i.am, and someone else, like a few people have just unfollowed him. But then I'm like, it's the only reason why I'm just like, oh, I don't know, because then it's like his music's coming out or his clothing, and I'm like, is it all just?
I know, I hear that
he's not stupid.
No, he's not.
That's one thing about me. I'm like, Kanye's not stupid though. He's not. No matter what we say,
he's not an idiot.
So now you've got all these things coming out. This is your name is in everyone's mouth.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's literally the only thing that made me go, okay, hang on. Is this actually?
But then for you to cause pain to your fellow black people just to sell an album is jokes to me. Like, it's mad. And that's why I'm a bit...
I just feel like it's something to bear in mind.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just be aware, people. I don't know.
Do you not find though, like, this is just a J speculation, right? So don't take this with no facts or historical opinion. But a lot of black men, when they're going through something mental, they dye their hair blonde.
Is
me.
You know, you're gonna see a black man with blonde hair and be like, you good, bro?
You going through some shit?
You good, bro? You
Like,
good?
for real. Chris Brown, Kanye.
Oh my god, as you said that, I actually remember someone said to me that they were gonna do that, and I was like, is everything okay? Like, I genuinely was like, is everything alright?
I was like, are you alright? Like,
That's
what
so
is this
funny.
kind of transformation that you going through in your head, boo? Like, what is this?
Are you alright? Blonde.
Just keep an eye out.
Stay
Ask
woke.
them, are they good?
Stay woke.
I mean, that was Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I was sitting there thinking like, how does she not know him like that?
No, sorry, I lied.
Yeah, you do know him.
No, I do. So speaking of artists, black artists, I would like to speak about R. Kelly. Robert. And there is a what's the hashtag? Mute R. Kelly. Mute R. Kelly. Actually, he's been taken off of
Spotify. No, he's been taken off of Spotify's playlist.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if his music's actually off of Spotify completely. Yeah.
I'd like to look. But I just feel like that's a long time coming. I feel like
Boondocks
just
done
me.
told us long time
Like,
ago.
did you not watch Boondocks?
Boondocks told us a long time ago.
Like,
We were 15. We are now in our late 20s. They just took them off their main playlists.
Oh, okay. I just looked. R. Kelly is still on Spotify. But I feel like it's a long time coming. Because I feel like this guy, like, yeah.
Dirty Bongo.
Boy.
Nasty.
Yeah. I'm not even sure what else I need to say about it. Like, he just needs to... I don't know anyone that is still supporting R. Kelly. But you need to stop now. But that's just something that I saw briefly before we were starting this hairstay. So I just wanted to mention it. Because, boy...
It's mad.
Yeah. Him saying that these underage teenagers are choosing to live with him and it's okay. It's like not, you know, not by force. And so he said, because after
not by force, but then that girl came ahead, like, come on, was it Oprah or some show? And she was talking about what, like, the kind of things that they did to them in terms of mental.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So,
there was a long time he was denying it full stop.
I know.
And then it was like, oh no, but it's their choice. Like, it's wrong. It's just wrong. Like, it's weird. Like, listen, stop it.
He needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail.
Now he needs help. There you go.
Nah, bruv. That's not mental healthness. That's just nastiness. You're dirty.
You need help.
Like, fam, you need to go to jail. Speaking of music artists, this seems like a music theme one. But it's not about the music artist itself. This is about white people feeling the need.
Sorry. Go on.
To call the police for black people that are minding their own business. Case in point, 2 young black men in Starbucks sat down for a whole 2 minutes before the police arrived and arrested them. Then we have a young black girl in her dorm that was just sleeping.
Minding her business.
Minding her business. Again, common thread, minding their business. And a white student decides to call the police and says she's in the right to call the police. I said her police, might as well be.
Right to call the police because what? Okay.
Then the third one. So now white people have actually called the police on none other than Bob Marley's granddaughter. We're going to chase them crazy Marley.
Royalty.
For real.
So what's she going to do about it?
She's going to sue.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically her and her friends were in Airbnb. And I guess some white neighbor decided to call the police because, you know, black people being happy is against the law.
It's a crime.
It's a crime.
A criminal crime. Criminal thing.
So they called the police, and then it turns out that it's Bob Marley's granddaughter, and she's gonna call. She's actually gonna sue. I think it's either Airbnb or the police or the district or whatever it is, but she's suing somebody.
Shame.
Like, you can't keep targeting black people.
This is just getting ridiculous.
You can't be a black person and breathe.
God.
You can't be a black person and sleep.
Their business.
You can't even be a black person and drink coffee. It's alright. We're gonna start calling the police on you guys when you don't season your chicken. Okay.
Yeah. Please. It's a travesty. They're trying to kill me. Personal threat. Is this terrorism, man?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Terrorism by lack of seasoning. Or when they're dancing in the club. Hello, police. Somebody is tacking the song. Can I tell you now? Somebody is tacking the song.
Help me. Help me, please.
No, but for real.
That's me.
Stop doing that. It's not even funny. We're making light of it. It's not funny. Because imagine if someone called the police on us just working in Starbucks on Curlture. Best no, I'm thumping somebody, you know. This is the thing. I feel like if ever something happened to the police, I'll be going down for something that I didn't even do.
She would. But on the thread of artists again, and in the UK, Crept and Conan.
Oh yeah.
They have opened something positive. Crept and Cones. Is that what it's called?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. A little dessert, little place. And then I was like, yeah, we gotta go. Croydon.
So are we catching a plane or?
I'm like, so I got a chauffeur to take me there. Yeah,
it's far.
But it's very far for us. But we will go one day.
No, definitely. When we're in Croydon, we'll go and support.
When we ever in Croydon. But you know, never mind. But big up on yourself. Because they said from how long ago? From years back, that's something that they would want to do. And it's actually,
Crept and Cones, it's just dope.
Yeah, Crept and Cones, that's actually dope. And it's actually, you know, come to fruition and it's there.
Good for them.
And that's very inspiring for me. Like, I was just like, yeah, man, because especially if you look at us, culture, and the things that we say we want to do, I'm just like, yeah, man.
Inspire.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come through. Black-owned business.
Yes.
Doing their thing.
Amazing.
So big up to them, and if we're ever in Croydon, which we're never, but you know, at some point we'll go there.
When you like expand into a chain, we're there. We're there.
But Croydon right now,
no.
We're not there.
Last but not least, and nothing to do with music artists.
Get off the subject.
Right, we've done that for the whole 20 minutes. This is to do with the UK news outlets finally understanding that some of our black hair products, have products and ingredients that are not good for us.
Well,
and it's not even just talking about relaxers, it's talking about leave-in conditioners and stuff like that as well.
Actual ingredients in them.
Yeah, the ingredients in them, that some of them are hormone disrupting, leading to infertility, leading to fibroid and thyroid issues. Yes, it did.
Because I wondered, I was only asking because obviously, is it something that we picked up on in terms of because it's within our...
Oh, it could be. But I saw loads of clips everywhere. But
did we repost it? We didn't repost it. Maybe we should.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
But yeah, so first of all, it's a thing about, we kind of told you so. In terms of like checking the ingredients on your products, making sure that you're knowledgeable about what happens. And the second thing is, I think it's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy?
As in like, maybe not conspiracy the right word, but as in like, it's an experiment.
Experiment.
Like, to target black women. And I'm fully not joking.
Black women.
Can you stop?
Sorry.
If you're putting all these ingredients...
What, killing us off?
Yeah, from like making us infertile. It's not the first time they've tried it.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
That's not the first time.
That's true.
And it's in Black Lightning. They put something in the new neighborhood, let it fester.
No way.
Yeah. Oh shit, I just spoiled it. Sorry, but yeah.
Spoiler.
Like they put something in the neighborhood to experiment and it turns into just a thing. And that's how and then now people start repeating it because it's the accepted thing and then create products with that inside. Like, it's mad. So make sure you check out Instagram because we're going to repost the clip. It's a news clip. It's on the news. It's really important for you guys to understand what's in your products and what's going into your scalp and therefore your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Like Treat always says, try and keep your things as natural as possible. Basics.
Back to basics.
Back to basics.
Back to basics. When it comes to, like, obviously I understand you have these products because you want to style. But if you're talking about the actual health of your hair, like just nourishing it, like back to basics.
Or go to a black-owned business that you know you trust, like Afrocentrics.
Yeah.
So yeah,
stay woke.
Thank you for watching our hairstay episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.